Welcome, yogis. Today's class, we're going to focus on shoulder opening. We're also going to do a lot of lunges. So if you do like a blanket for under your knees, I recommend having that. And then optional to have a block. Another option, if it's hard to reach your fingers in Gomukhasana arms, then you can use this strap. Okay, so let's start in tabletop position on hands and our knees. And here again, you can put a blanket under your knees for some added comfort. In tabletop position, if you do have a block, place it right under your right hand. So the right hand is elevated. Spread both sets of fingers and lift your abdominal in. Reach your left arm forward. You can take an inhale, then make a fist so your knuckles are facing the midline. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, reach your arm out to the left. When it's about shoulder height, the knuckles face down. Keep going. Knuckles spiral up to the ceiling as you slide the left hand up towards your opposite side body. And inhale, reverse the motion. Circle the left arm around and out and continue. You're making these big circles with your left arm. The movement is coming from the shoulder, even though our fingers are also moving. It's originating from the shoulder. So the arm is externally rotated as it reaches forward. And then when it goes out to the side and up your back, there's more of an internal rotation. The slower you go, the better. You might hear some little creaks in your shoulder. That's okay. And keep the right arm as stable as you can. And then the next time the left arm is sliding up your back, we'll pause there. Release the fingers, so spread the fingers wide. How high up can you get your hand without touching your back? Hold it there for a moment, then go ahead and place the left hand on your back. You can slide it up a little bit further. Inhale, roll the left chest open so the left shoulder goes up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, thread the needle, sweep the left arm underneath you, coming onto the back of the left shoulder and the left cheek. You can use your right hand to press into the block. Poke your right shoulder up towards the sky so that you're rolling the right chest open. And take some breath here, resting in our thoracic spine. Press into the right hand and come back into your tabletop position. Right hand is still elevated and both hands are parallel to each other. And from here, slide those shoulder blades towards each other and then widen them apart. Keep your hips neutral, your head in neutral, but make this movement in the upper back so your shoulder blades together and apart towards the spine and away. And if it's really clunky, you can go slow. If you're kind of used to this movement, you can pick up the pace. And then pause when the shoulder blades are protracted, so a little bit wider. You can walk your knees back, tuck the toes under, and stretch your hips. And so you're in downward facing dog, asymmetrical down dog. Your right arm is longer than the left since it's on a block if you have one. Reach the right leg up. Toes can point down at first for down dog splits. And then open the right leg over to the right, and you can look underneath the right armpit. Press into your right hand so you get even longer through the right side body. Bend your right knee like you're wrapping that leg around a tree, and let's make some circles with the knee. And the circles can be big or small, just getting some movement in the hip joint. And circle the knee the other direction. Engage your glute to do this. Then extend, straighten the right leg back up. Toes point down once more. And then bring your right knee in towards your chest. Step the right foot next to your right thumb and release the left knee down. Untuck the left toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Push your palms together. Nice breath in. Press down into both of your feet. Stable in your lat. Open your arms out left to right. Palms face forward and press your upper arm bones back. Broaden the chest. And breathe. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. You can squeeze those elbows towards each other. Press them forward. You can also twine the forearms around, or another option is just to press the forearms together. So you're opening up the back body here. You can stay as is, or keeping your legs stable. Can you tilt the upper chest, your upper back towards the sky? And then let's release. Hands back onto the floor. Tabletop position and switch sides. So the left hand is on the block, right hand on the floor. And we'll start the same way. So reach your right arm forward, palm faces in, thumb up. Make a fist with your hand. Reach the right arm out to the right, and then begin to internally rotate at the shoulder as you slide the hand up your back. Slower is better. Continue to breathe as you do this. And notice any spots that are a little bit more challenging to get by. And hopefully the more often you do this, the better your shoulders begin to feel. It might get easier, it might not. This is really good mobility work here for our shoulders. And then the next time your right hand is reaching up your back, you'll pause, open the hand, spread the fingers, palm up. Don't touch your back, but can you slide the hand up even more? Keep your ribs in. And then go ahead and place your hand onto your back. Inhale, roll the chest open. The right shoulder reaches towards the ceiling. Lift your face. And exhale, thread the needle. Reach the right arm underneath you. Press the left hand down to roll the left shoulder up. And how much of the back body of your right side can you get on the floor? So it's a nice rotation in the upper back. Releasing those back muscles. And then come back, both of your hands on, well, right hand on the mat, left hand on the mat. Shoulder blades towards each other and apart, together and apart. You can just look down towards the floor so your neck is long. Keep your belly up. You're not sinking down in the ribs, just isolating this movement. You can keep those arms straight, no bend in the elbows. And then when the shoulder blades are separated, you'll pause, slide the knees back, tuck the toes down with a long left arm. Press into your left hand and lift the left leg up. And you get more length in the left side body. Turn the left toes out so you're opening your hip. Look under the left shoulder. And how long can you get on the left side body? Bend the left knee. Contract the back of that leg and circle the left knee a few times. Can be big or small circles. And then switch directions. Re-straighten the left leg, toes point down, breathe in. And then breathe out, pull the left knee in towards your body, coming towards a plank. Step the left foot next to the block. Lower your right knee. Reach your arms up. Untuck the back toes. Strong feet. Press into the floor and press your hands together overhead. You feel the breath in your body. Use the breath to lift you up. And then open your arms out left to right. Shoulder blades slide down your back. Squeeze them together a little bit to reach your arm bones back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, eagle arms. Left arm goes under. You can wrap the arms twice or press the elbows together. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Stable in the legs and maybe tilt the upper back up towards the sky. And release your hands down. Remove the block and go back to tabletop position. This time, flip your hands around so that your fingers point back towards your knees. And let's do some cat-cows. So exhale, dome the spine. Curl the tailbone under, drop the crown of the head. And inhale, cow pose. Sit bones lift and separate, as do the collarbones. And continue. Exhale, rounding the spine, and inhale, reaching the heart forward. And then let's come back to neutral. Fingers point forward. Tuck the toes. Lift the hip for downward facing dog. Bend the knees to get the sit bones and the butt really, really high as you can. And then inhale, sweep the right leg up. You can go ahead and open the hip, look under the armpit, breathe in. And then breathe out and step the right foot forward so the knees still bend and drop the left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up, press the palms together. And then exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. And this time, if you like, you can keep those toes curled. And with the toes curled, does it feel different in your front foot? In your front thigh, the left thigh, that is. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the elbows bent. Maybe you begin to straighten the arms. If your palms are touched together, you can play with separating them, vice versa. Release your hands down, step to plank. Breathe in plank. And then breathe out. You can touch your knees down or not and move all the way down to the floor. Inhale, lift your upper body up. And goal post your arms so your elbows are lifting up. Also stretch your legs back and up, Shalabhasana variation. Can you drop your elbows down, lift the fingertips higher? See what that does. And then fingertips down, elbows lift a little bit. And once more, just inhale, lifting all parts of your arms and legs up. And then exhale, slide your hands next to your chest. Tuck your toes, plank to down dog. Reach the left leg up. Bend the knee and engage the back of the leg as you open the hip. And then keep that engagement in the leg as you step the left foot forward and then place the left foot at the front of your mat. Drop your left knee. Tuck the right toes, reach your arms up. Press the palms together. Stable in the leg. Wrap those triceps forward, working the arms. Interlace your hands at your low back. Try to do the opposite interlace. Roll your shoulders back, bend your elbows, lift the chest. And then can you begin to straighten your arm to open the front of your body? Keep the left leg steady. Release your arms, step to plank. When you get to plank, take a nice breath in. And use an exhale to lower all the way down. Inhale, lift everything up. Legs, upper body, goal post your arms. And then from here with your arms, swim your arms forward. Maybe your thumbs touch. Lift your arms up higher and then reach them back to shoulder height. And let's do some swimmies. So reach your arms forward like you're swimming. So they go up a little bit as they go forward, and then pull them back. Circles with the arms, forward and back. Can you keep the legs up? If not, no worries. Press them down. And then slide your hands next to your chest. Tuck your toes. Press the plank pose. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Again, lift the right leg up. Bend the knee. Squeeze the foot towards your butt. Can you kick your butt with your foot? Look underneath the right shoulder. Breathe in. And then step the right foot forward and lower the left knee. Breathe out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Press your feet into the mat. Push your hands together. Look up at your fingers. And then sweep your right arm out to the right. Bend the elbow. Slide the hand up your back. Palm away from the back body. And bend the left elbow. Can you touch your fingertips or your clothing? And Gomukhasana arm. So the left shoulder is directly above. So the left elbow is above the left shoulder. It's not going behind your head. And breathe. Keep working the feet, push them down, squeeze them together. And release your hands down, step to plank. Inhale and plank. And exhale to the floor. If the blanket's been annoying, you can just push it to the side. Shoot your arms out left to right. Inhale, lift everything up. Legs, chest, arms. Pelvis is on the floor. And now sweep your arms back. Can you touch your pinkies towards each other? Probably not, but try. And then reach your arms back out left to right. And again, the arms go behind your back. Touch the pinkies together or imagine and reach them back. And continue squeezing those shoulder blades towards the spine as you reach your arms back and out. Place your hands next to your chest, tuck your toes, straighten the arms. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Lift the left leg up. Bend the knee and engage the back of the leg. Pull your left foot towards your glute to look underneath the left shoulder. Get that length in the side body, the whole side of your body. And then step the left foot forward and lower your right knee. Reach your arms up, push your palms together, engage the triceps. Look up. And then keep the right arm looking up, reaching up as you reach the left arm out to the left. Palm faces away from you, so internally rotate at the shoulder. Bend those elbows and touch your clothing or your fingertips. The right elbow is directly above the shoulder. And breathe in Gomukhasana. The right tricep is wrapping forward. And release your arms down. Step to plank pose. Inhale and plank. And exhale, lower to the floor. Reach your arms forward. Inhale. Lift everything up. And it's 10 swimmies. Opposite arms and legs. Can you coordinate? Swim, swim, swim. Up and down with the arms and legs. And then slide your hands back next to your chest. This time your toenails are on the floor. So the tops of your feet are down. Can you get a length from the hips down towards the toes? So the skin from the hips towards the toes is reaching back. And then the skin from your navel up towards your chest, can you peel it forward? Straighten your arms, push your feet down, and open the front of your body, upward facing dog. And bend the elbows, roll the shoulders back, Lift your face up. Get a nice stretch on the whole front side of the body. And then curl the toes and lift back and up for downward facing dog. And breathe in down dog. Bend into your knees, look forward, and get your feet next to your hands. You can step, hop, or walk. Halfway lift, inhale. Shoulders are out of the ear, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. Hands can come to your feet or to the mat. Keep the shoulder girdle away from the ear. And then bend into your knees. Push your feet down. Inhale, come up. Reach your arms out and up. And exhale, arms down by your body. Tadasana, mountain pose. If you have a block, needs a block between your knees, between your thighs. And then if you do have a strap and you like using a strap for Gomukhasana, then you can drape a strap behind your neck so you have it ready. Okay, so here we are, standing up. Our legs are engaged. We're squeezing the block. Our inner arches are lifted. Reach your right arm up and really, really reach up. Feel off the skin on the right side body, reaching up. Bend your right elbow. And now reach the left arm out to the left. Internal rotation at the shoulder. Slide the left arm up your back. And if you need the strap, you can use that. Right elbow is pointing up out of the shoulder. Squeeze the block. Gomukhasana in the arms. Release the left arm and press it against your left leg. Reach the right arm up and up and up and up and up. And then begin to side bend. Reach the right arm over. Press your hips to the right. Keep the weight even on your feet. You can look underneath the right armpit. And then come back up to center. And second side, left arm reaches up. And as you stretch the fingertips up, lift from the whole side of your back. Your lats are reaching up. Bend the left elbow. Reach the right arm out to the right. Shoulder goes forward. Then as you slide the right arm up your back, you can grab the fingertip or the strap or clothing. Keep squeezing the block. Left elbow goes up from your shoulder. And breathe into your shoulders. Drag in your leg. And release the right arm down. Press your palm against the thigh. Reach the left arm up and up and up and up. And then begin to side bend. Reach the left arm over. Let the side body open on the left. Keep weight on the right foot. And come back up to center. You can remove all of your props and prepare for some sun salutations. We'll do 3 sun salutations. So come to the front of your mat. Tadasana mountain pose. As you sweep your arms around and up, reach your arms back so they're a little behind your body. And inhale, reach those arms up. Push your palms together. And exhale, swan dive forward. And as you're folding, can the arms be a little bit above your back body as you fold down? So full exhale. Halfway lift when you breathe in. Plant the hands. Chaturanga, exhale, so you can step to plank and lower or jump back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause and down dog. Straighten the arms, lift the hips. Lengthen the sides of the body. Lengthen the spine. And then bend your knees, look forward, step, hop, or walk forward. Halfway lift when you get there. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out, fold. Firm into your feet. Use your legs like a reverse deadlift. Arms go around and up. And then exhale, arms go behind you as they come down towards your legs. Repeat. Inhale. Circle the arms. Palms are open. Reach them around and up. And exhale. Swan dive forward. Really get a shoulder opening by reaching those arms back. Halfway lift when you breathe in. Chaturanga when you breathe out. If you're stepping, step with the opposite foot and then bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathing down dog, reset. You can loosen your jaw, make sure your face is relaxed. Bend the knees, look forward, and make your way to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. And fold, breathe out. Stand all the way up, inhale, circle the arms around and up. And then circle your arms down to your sides. Breathe out, Tadasana. Last full sun B, and then we'll do another half, the knee and down dog. So inhale, reach the arms around and up. Exhale, strong in your legs as you circle the hands down. Inhale, place your hands, halfway lift, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga, step or hop back. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in down dog, in and out of the nose. Wait for the bottom of an exhale, look forward, and the feet go to the top of the mat. When you get there, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, circle arms around. And exhale, Tadasana. Meet in downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Inhale, reach around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, however you want to get there. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Pause. Okay, and from our downward facing dog, we're going to move on a little bit. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. And exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Lift each leg, reach it back, and settle your pelvis onto the floor. Reach your arms back, lengthen them by your side. And your nose on the ground. Take an inhale here. Wait for the bottom of an exhale from the pelvic floor up to your belly button. And then lift your body off the ground again. Shalabhasana. Engage all the muscles along your spine. Reach back through the toes, straight in the legs, no bend in the knee. Stay for one more inhale. And exhale, lower. You can rest a cheek on the mat. Wiggle your hips a little bit side to side. This time, interlace your hands at your low back or hold on to a strap. Take an inhale here. And a full exhale. Be patient. On the bottom of the exhale, you can lift the pelvic floor and then inhale, lift up, reach your arms back. Roll the upper arm bones out as you punch the fist back towards your feet. Your head is reaching forward, your feet are reaching back. And you get your head and your feet the same height, or the feet in your shoulders. And then lower down and rest the opposite cheek on the mat or your chin. You can wiggle a little bit. You'll repeat either of those variations, or let's do Dhanurasana bow pose. So bend your knees, grab onto your ankles. You can inhale and a full exhale. Wait for the bottom of the exhale. Engage the pelvic floor. And then you'll kick your feet into your hands as you lift up. Roll the upper arm bones out. A little bit of external rotation there. Clear the floor with your legs are not on the floor. Can you get your feet as high as your shoulders? And then if it feels okay on the back, you can bring your knees closer together and your feet closer together. Maybe even those toes touch. And then lift higher. Keep going up. Lift the sternum up. Breathe. Maybe lift the chin. And lower yourself down. Rest one cheek on the mat. Can wiggle a little bit side to side. Bring your hands back next to your chest. Downward facing dog. So down dog is going to help lengthen out our spine after that. Let's do a twist in down dog. Bring your feet closer to your hands and as wide as your mat. Stabilize your right shoulder. So firm the right hand down and then reach your left hand back to your opposite ankle. You can grab onto your ankle or your shin and give yourself a little bit of a tug. So now you're looking underneath the right shoulder. You keep your hips level. And let's twist the other way. Left hand and shoulder are stable. Reach the right arm towards your opposite ankle. Look under the left shoulder. And step your right foot forward next to your right thumb. Reach the left heel back and down. And inhale, stand up for warrior one. So your feet are hip distance apart. They're not on a straight line. Press your palms together and up. And then here it can also be a back bend. So your chest reaches up. Triceps wrap forward. Engage your legs. Interlace your hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back. Bend the elbows. And then you just straighten the arms as you back bend. More. Take one more breath in. Humble warrior. So either bring your torso to your right thigh or bring your right shoulder to the inner right knee, but keep the right hip, squeezing in rather than splaying way out towards the side. And then from here to come out, let's release our hands down to the floor. Lift the left heel, drop the left knee. Scoot the right foot over to the right a little bit. Bring both of your hands on the inside of your foot. And then you can dip the right shoulder underneath the right knee. And bring the right hand outside of the right foot and either stay like that or the right hand can come to your back. So the right arm is wrapped around the right leg. Maybe bring the left hand to follow it. We're in a bind, different variation of a humble warrior. Release your hands. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and then drop the left heel. Bring your right hand to your right ankle, straighten the right leg, triangle pose. Reach your left arm up. Your spine is reaching forward. Press into your feet. Inhale, stand up. You can widen the stance. Bend into your right knee until the knee is over the ankle. Warrior two. Straighten your right leg as you reverse the warrior. Reach the right arm up, breathe in. And then next, we're going to come into our half moon pose. So left hand to your left hip. Bend into your right knee, step the left foot forward, and then grab the floor with your right hand. Push the right heel down and lift the left leg up. So the toes are pointing the same direction that your hip is pointing, which is open. Like those down dog splits with the leg open. Bend the left knee. Can you grab the foot? And then do a standing bow pose here. So Chakrasana back bend. Kick the foot back into your hand. And then gently release, come back into half moon pose. Bend the right knee and step all the way back into your warrior two. Take one breath in warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Flip the left heel up. Drop the left knee. And now bend the left knee. So bring the foot towards your butt. That might be enough, or you can reach the right hand back to hold on to the foot. Again, you can stay here or drop your left elbow onto the ground. If you're really flexible, don't just drop your hips down. Keep your hips up so both of your hips are more level to the floor. So we're in a lizard pose variation. Release the foot, plant both of your hands down, tuck the left toes, and step into down dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Drop the right heel, arms reach up. And always starting poses from the ground up, so stabilize your feet. Reach the arms up, maybe do a little bit of a back bend. And then interlace your hands behind you, try to put the opposite finger on top. Roll the shoulders back, with the elbows bent, then begin to straighten the arms. Lift the chin. Inhale. Humble warrior. Bring the left chest onto your thigh or shoulder to the inside of your knee. Look at your right foot, but keep the left hip squeezing in. Keep your balance. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Lift the right heel and drop your knee. Hook your left shoulder underneath your left knee and widen your hands. You can stay like this, so rounding your back here, back toes curled under, or grab your hands behind your back, or do a half bind just with the left hand behind your back. And really wrap the tailbone under, curl your back like a cat pose. Unwind your hands, bring your left hand to your left ankle. Tuck the right toes, lift the knee, and then drop the heel. Triangle pose, straighten your left leg. And reach your right arm up. Engage your glute. Your legs are working. Your spine is long. Roll the right chest up towards the sky. Inhale, come up. Warrior two, bend the front knee, maybe widen the stance. Soften the gaze, soften the face. Press your feet down and apart. Reverse triangle, reach the left arm up, grab the wrist. You could do a little bit of a back bend. And then reach the left arm forward. all the way forward and down onto the floor. Press into the left foot to lift the right leg. Reach the right arm up. Either stay like this, working on your balance. Work on rolling the right hip open. Spread the toes. Or bend the right knee, hold onto your foot. And then come back to that bow pose. Do a back bend. Reach your head back. Reach your foot towards your head. Your spine is moving in towards your belly. Come out slowly. First back into half moon. Step into warrior two. Inhale in warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down onto the floor. Lift your right heel. Drop the right knee. Bring your hands inside of the left foot. And then bend your right foot. Can you squeeze your right foot towards your glute? Engage the back of the leg. That might be enough where you can reach the left arm around and back. Hold on to your foot. Twist. Some people like to drop onto your right elbow. But rather than just letting that right hip sink, lift it up a little bit. Even out the pelvis. Both sides of the pelvis. Equidistant to the floor. And then release the right foot. Tuck the right toes. Plant both of your hands. Down dog. And then from down dog, drop onto your knees. Sit back onto your heels. And let yourself pause in the seat. Drop your hips off to one side. And then open your legs out for Upavista Konasana. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. Make fists with both of your hands like you're driving a car. And then like you're steering your car, you're steering your chest towards your right foot. Pull the right elbow back and then punch your left hand towards your foot. Inhale, come back up. Go the other way, steer to the left and punch the right foot out, the right hand out. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left or to the right. The left arm punches. And go back and forth. The arm that's in front punches. And the elbow behind you pulls back. You go back and forth a few times. And then once you're even, we'll come up. Bring your fingertips behind you. Lift your chest. And ankle to knee. Right shin is on the bottom, left on top. Or you can crisscross your legs with your left shin in front. Get your sit bones back a little bit. Inhale, lift your chest. Either stay up, let the hips drop down like it's a heavy, heavy pot. You should begin to walk forward. Maybe you bring your chest over towards your right knee, your left foot, if it's on top. Walk yourself up. Stretch your legs forward. Dandasana, staff pose. And other side. Right shin on top this time. Either ankle to knee or Sukhasana with your legs crossed. Hips heavy, like a heavy pot. You can begin to walk forward. Follow the breath in and out of the nose. Your awareness. Maybe add on a little twist, a little side bend. Walk your chest over towards the left knee. And come back up. Bend your legs out once more. Lift your chest up. If you're not on the mat, you can come back to your mat. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor. Fingertips, plant your hands behind you. Hands can go on blocks. Fingertips point towards your butt, out left to right, or kind of in the middle. Roll the shoulders back, puff up your chest, and then press into your feet. Lift those hips and keep looking at the hips. And swing your hips back towards your wrists. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Your legs can be wide as you fold forward, like hip distance apart or maybe even more. And come back up. Bring your hands behind you again. Bend the knees, plant the feet, roll the shoulders back, push into your feet, lift the hips. And we'll either stay like this or lift the heels and bring your knees forward over your toes, maybe even more. Breathe into those shoulders. And then swing your legs back. Reach your arms up and up and up and up. And fold forward. Round the back, let all those back muscles loosen. Walk yourself up. Lay down onto your back. We'll finish with a spinal twist on each side. So move your hips a little bit to the left. Your left knee comes in towards your chest. And then cross the knee over your body. Reach the left arm out and try to keep the shoulders on the floor. We didn't do many twists today, so let yourself enjoy this twist. And come back to center, recenter. Pull the right knee in towards your chest. Move the hips over to the right as you guide the knee across the body. Right arm reaches out to the right. Settle both of your shoulders down. Come back to center. And set up for Shavasana. You have a wall, you can swing your legs up. Let yourself just drop into relaxation. Play with how fast can you relax.